Up next on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
Bienvenidos a Nicaragua.
The second half of the season kicks off in a new host country for the Flor de Caña Open presented by the Mortgage Store, where José Toledo samples the local fare.
Acompáñenos.
And sees how one woman is making a difference for those in need.
Ay.
Then we're off to Mexico for a brand new event, the San Luis Championship, where local players Santiago Gaviño and José Antonio Hernández show us around their hometown. All that and more, next.
Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
Pues la verdad otra vez muy contento, muy emocionado de empezar esta segunda etapa del PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
Expanding its footprint across the region, PGA Tour Latinoamérica kicked off the second half of the 2016 season in a new host country, Nicaragua.
Bueno, la verdad que me parece increíble para Nicaragua, para el golf centroamericano. Poquito a poquito está creciendo un poquito cada vez más.
Submerged in a culture rich in faith and surrounded by natural beauty, sits the Guacalito de la Isla, host venue for the inaugural Flor de Caña Open presented by the Mortgage Store.
Y bueno, muy contento de estar acá en un torneo nuevo, la verdad que un lugar muy bonito, así que agradecerle a la gente de Nicaragua por este evento.
Woven through the jungle, the welcoming Guacalito de la Isla golf course features an unlikely finishing hole, a breathtaking par 3 playing right down to the beach.
I think the 18th is one of the best finishing holes that we have all year, and the fact that you're looking out at one of the best surf breaks in Nicaragua is just, it's awesome.
Un campo bastante abierto, pero yo creo que hay que hacer poquitas en esta cancha. Si deja jugar, hay 5 par 5, así que veo que nos toca hacer bastantes verdes esta semana.
The 9th event on the schedule is the first of this caliber ever played in Nicaragua. And after a 3-month break, the players return excited to chase down Los Cinco.
I'm anxious and I'm ready to get started. Definitely ready to get the second half going.
La verdad que ganar es algo muy lindo, pero el objetivo en realidad es entrar a fin de año entre los 5 y si no se da ganando, se puede dar teniendo buenos resultados.
Nicaragua's Emerald Coast is the beautiful setting for the Flor de Caña Open presented by the Mortgage Store. 5 is the magic number for round 1 as 19 different players card a 5 under 66, including Bogotá's Marcelo Rosso, USA's Jacob Eggers, and former PGA Tour member Brad Adamanis. Fellow American Eric Steger is looking for his first win and cards 5 birdies on the back 9 to take the clubhouse lead at 7 under before play is called due to lightning in the area.
I crept up towards the end there in the spring. I like to believe that it's in the near future. It's early, you know. We got a lot of golf left. Just gonna try to keep doing what I've been doing and knock some putts in.
When Friday rolls along, Brandon Harkins, who was tied with Steger through 12 holes on Thursday, starts with an eagle to get to 8 under and take the round 1 lead after firing a 63. Round 2 begins later in the day, and following a first round 66, current Los Cinco standings leader Puma Dominguez makes his presence known after a bogey-free 8 under 63.
Sí, la verdad que uno viene para estar peleando el fin de semana, para tener chances el día domingo de poder ganar o salir lo más arriba que se pueda. Así que nada, la verdad que muy contento y trataré el fin de semana de llegar el domingo con chance a los últimos hoyos.
But the 36-hole lead belongs to Samuel Del Val, thanks to firing a 62, which ties the low round of the tournament.
The way the course is playing, I think there's a lot of birdies out there, and it's just going to be a long race. I mean, people are going to keep shooting whatever 500, 600 every day. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing and and hope to have a chance on Sunday.
Coming up on Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. We see how Vivian Pellas is changing lives in Nicaragua through APROQUEN, a holistic rehabilitation center for burn victims. And then find out who charges ahead in the Flor de Caña Open presented by the Mortgage Store. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
Mucho gusto, les saluda José Toledo de Guatemala. Soy miembro del PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Estamos aquí esta semana en Guacalito de la isla y ahorita vamos a ir a conocer un poco del país. Nada más el transporte que nos espera. Acompáñenos. Muy contento de estar aquí en Nicaragua. Yo jugué aquí desde pequeño, torneos centroamericanos. Tenía 15 años de no venir. Este es un lugar espectacular.
Hola José, mucho gusto. Soy Marina, acá en Miss Nicaragua 2016. Te quiero dar la máxima cordial bienvenida al Tour Flor de Caña, donde conoceremos más de 125 años de historia sobre el ron más premiado del mundo. Te presento a Yar, él será el guía en este tour.
Pues muchas gracias Marina, emocionado de estar en tu país, a ver qué nos espera este lugar tan espectacular de Flor de Caña. Acompáñenos.
Bueno, Flor de Caña surge primeramente en 1890 como de Nicaragua Sugar Estates Limited, un negocio, ¿verdad?, fundado en ese año por don Francisco Alfredo Pellas Canesa, quien fue el fundador en ese tiempo. Vino desde Génova, Italia, de hecho pues ellos son de raíces italianas.
La verdad que es un lugar muy espectacular, impresionante la cantidad de ron que hacen, el proceso.
Lo que hace especial al ron Flor de Caña es lo que hay detrás de toda esa imagen, de todas las botellas. Y ese proceso que se hace, pues, donde los colaboradores pues, están comprometidos con la marca, es lo que hace que realce a Flor de Caña, de hecho.
Pues muy bien, el ron está espectacular. Estamos tomando un ron de 25 años. Aquí estamos en la cueva de Flor de Caña, aquí es donde se da la catación. Y la verdad que está impresionante. Salud. Salud.
After a morning exploring the heritage of the Pellas family and tasting the legacy of Flor de Caña rum in Chichigalpa, José Toledo journeyed to Managua to see the profound impact of one woman's passion to make a difference.
Muchas gracias por tener en su agenda la visita a APROQUEN, que es la Asociación Pro Niños Quemados de Nicaragua, que no solo se atienden niños quemados, sino que con labio y paladar hendido de una forma integral.
After surviving one of the worst plane crashes in Central American history, Vivian Pellas was compelled to do something. The pain and suffering of recovery left her with a personal understanding and empathy for children suffering from burns. So in 1991, she founded APROQUEN, a surgical medical center for comprehensive and holistic care of children afflicted with burns.
Este año cumplimos 25 años.
Felicidades.
Muchas gracias. Ha sido muy duro, porque cuando nosotros empezamos no teníamos quien nos enseñara.
APROQUEN, in partnership with the Fernando Vélez País Public Hospital, provided specialized services for 11 years. And then in 2004, they opened the doors to the first standalone burn center with international quality standards in Latin America.
Y aquí en 900 metros cuadrados, hay todo. Eso es una atención integral, holistic, como dicen, comprehensive, para sacar un niño adelante.
In Nicaragua, accidental burns have become a public health crisis and are the second most common cause of death by accident, many of which are children. The center has already provided care to more than 460,000 children, totally free of charge, and continues to be Central America's premier burn center.
Pues Vivian, muchísimas gracias por recibirnos esta tarde tan espectacular en tu lugar de tantos sentimientos encontrados de tu vida. Te agradezco yo de parte de todos los jugadores, pues porque yo tuve la suerte de venir. Te deseo lo mejor, que sigas ayudando a todos los niños posibles que puedas. Y me encantaría regresar un día de voluntario.
Ah, qué alegre.
Sí, así que espero verte pronto.
Muchas gracias, José.
Muchas gracias.
Ay, es una cosa con José.
Round 3 of the Flor de Caña Open, presented by the Mortgage Store, has just as many storylines as the first 2 rounds. For those around the lead, 64 is the magic number. Los Cinco standings leader Puma Dominguez picks up right where he left off, with 3 birdies on his opening 9 holes. Round 1 standouts Eric Steger and Brandon Harkins each fire a clean scorecard with 7 birdies for a top 5 position heading into the final round. Argentinians, however, dominate the 3rd round. Augusto Núñez fires 5 birdies on the front 9 to keep pace with Puma Dominguez. But Dominguez adds 4 more birdies himself on his outward 9 to take the lead heading into the final round.
Pegué muy bien desde el primer hoyo, metí buenos putts, así que vengo jugando muy bien. La verdad que los 3 días he jugado muy parejito, muy regular. Nada, como trato de hacer siempre, concentrarme en mi juego, en mi score. Mañana trataré de hacer lo menos que pueda y al final del día veremos si estamos ahí arriba.
Sunday turns into a 3-horse race in the final group between Dominguez, Núñez, and Steger. The American fails to take advantage of the par 5s on the front 9, while Núñez and Dominguez each shoot 2 under on their outward 9. But another thunderstorm rolls in mid-round and the tournament is in jeopardy. But the skies clear and play resumes for a wild finish. The restart is not kind to Dominguez as he shoots 2 over in a 5-hole stretch on the back 9. Steger keeps pace with the lead, as he's the only one to eagle the par 5 13th. But Núñez birdies 3 of 4 holes, and then caps it off with a big eagle on 16 to open up a 3-shot lead. Dominguez follows with an eagle of his own on 16 to keep his hopes alive. Both Steger and Dominguez take advantage of the short par 4 17th with clutch eagles and head into 18, 1 shot shy of Núñez. But they can't convert their birdie attempts on the final hole, and Núñez makes par to solidify his emotional, long-awaited first career win.
Muy nervioso, pero por dentro mío siempre me pensaba, vamos, date la chance siempre en toda, porque sí me pasó muchos momentos feos, pero vamos, date la chance en todo, que estás jugando muy bien, confía en vos y en mi Cádiz.
With this win, along with 3 top 10s earlier in the season, Núñez jumps into the top spot in the order of merit.
Muy bien, muy contento, muy feliz de poder ganar mi primer torneo y nada, muy contento, no sé qué decir.
Argentina's Augusto Núñez jumps to the head of the pack with his victory, but countryman Puma Dominguez isn't far behind. Americans Eric Steger and John Young Kim occupy the 3rd and 4th spots, and Canada's Corey Connors rounds out the top 5. After the break, we head to Mexico for the San Luis Championship, when Esto, PGA TOUR Latinoamérica returns. Esto es PGA TOUR Latinoamérica.
Bienvenidos a San Luis Potosi. ¡Viva México!
San Luis Potosi City is the capital city of the north-central Mexican state by the same name. One of the main industrial centers in central Mexico, San Luis Potosi features a great mixture of cultural and artistic styles and is a major example of colonial architecture in Mexico. It's also the host city for a brand new event on the PGA TOUR Latinoamérica schedule, the inaugural San Luis Championship at La Loma Golf. And local boys Santiago Gaviño and José Antonio Hernández were more than happy to show us around their hometown.
Hola, mi nombre es José Antonio Hernández. ¿Qué tal? Yo soy Santiago Gaviño y estamos aquí en San Luis Potosí, nuestra ciudad natal.
Estamos en la Plaza de Armas, atrás de nosotros está el Palacio de Gobierno y frente a nosotros está el Palacio Municipal.
Como pueden ver, están arreglando toda la plaza porque cumplimos un año más de nuestra independencia el 16 de septiembre.
Síganos.
Síganos, vénganse. Vamos. Está más perro el otro, güey. ¿Dónde está? Vamos a entrar ahorita a la Sala Juárez, aquí en el Palacio de Gobierno.
Que es una sala que conmemora la presidencia de Benito Juárez cuando fue esta la capital del país.
San Luis Potosí fue la capital del país durante 2 ocasiones y Benito Juárez fue el que logró esto. Estamos aquí en la Plaza Fundadores y esta es la estatua de San Luis, rey de Francia.
Que gracias a él nuestro estado se llama San Luis Potosí.
Estamos aquí en el centro de San Luis. Es muy típico aquí en San Luis comer elote. Normalmente lo preparan con un poco de mayonesa, crema, queso y picante.
Y aquí en San Luis se usa mucho echárselo a unas sabritas y sabe buenísimo. Provecho. Espero que les haya gustado el centro de San Luis Potosí, nuestra ciudad natal.
Estamos muy orgullosos de tener el PGA Tour Latinoamérica aquí en San Luis Potosí. Espero que les guste. La Loma Club de Golf está listo para el torneo, para el San Luis Championship. Y muchas gracias por estar con nosotros.
Just outside the city, the lengthy par 72 7,600-yard La Loma Golf welcomed PGA Tour Latinoamérica for the opening round of the San Luis Championship. Argentina's Maximiliano Godoy's birdie on 6 is the catalyst to his 4-under 68. But Americans Paul Apian and David Johnson also come out of the gate firing. Both card a 5-under 67 to take control of the first round.
I got off to a really fast start with 3 birdies on the first 3 holes. Whenever you do that, it really kind of gets your mind running, and I really kind of got into a nice groove.
The greens are very specific where you have to hit it in the right areas, so my caddy and I were very meticulous, and it really paid off today. We stayed patient, really worked through our numbers, and had a couple fortunate breaks in there, and had a good solid day.
But the Jack Nicklaus design bites back in round 2 as Johnson, Apian, and Godoy each shoot over par, leaving the door open at the top. Austin Quick continues his stellar play as a birdie on 18 solidifies a 1-under round and a top 5 spot heading into the weekend. Nathan Lashley follows up a 3-under opening round and joins Quick at 5-under with a 2-under round of 70. While Mexico's own Armando Favela makes his home country proud with a clean scorecard. Birdies on 13 and 18 cap off his day and puts him into a tie for second.
No metí en problemas, no fallé muy pocos fairways, pegué muchos greens y cuando fallé greens hice muy buenos up and downs.
But it's Colombia's Andrés Echavarría who stands alone at the halfway mark, due to birdies on 5 of his last 11 holes to shoot a 5-under 67.
Pegué buenos tiros, en este campo hay que pegar buenas salidas, mantuve la bola baja y eso me ayudó a poner la pelota en el fairway y darme chances y metí algunos spots importantes.
After the break, can Andrés Echavarría hold on to his lead, or will a new challenger emerge at the San Luis Championship? Find out when Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica returns. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. The field experiences calmer conditions for round 3 of the San Luis Championship, and players are primed for scoring. Nathan Lashley is up and down on the day, but he comes away with an even par 72. He'll need a good round on Sunday for a chance at the trophy. Andrés Echavarría and Mexico's own Armando Favela continue their stellar play. Echavarría cards a solid 2-under 70, while Favela's birdie finish ties him for a share of the lead at 9-under par.
Hoy jugué también excelente, hay que seguir jugando bien. Hay muchos jugadores a 1 o 2 tiros que son muy buenos y es igual, la verdad, yo nomás puedo controlar lo mío y eso es lo que me voy a encargar.
But conditions are less calm on Sunday, and La Loma Golf shows its teeth once again. Armando Favela struggles in the final round and shoots a 7 over par. But David Vanegas and Robert Rohana fight through the toughness of the Jack Nicklaus design. Scores of 6 and 4-under, respectively, give them the clubhouse lead at 7-under. Nathan Lashley puts together a solid start thanks to 2 birdies in his first 5 holes, but he still finds himself 3 shots back with only 3 holes to play.
had heard 7 under was leading, and I was on 16, and I just said to myself, hey, try to make 3 birdies and see what happens, get into a playoff, and go from there.
Lashley birdies his final 3 holes to join Vanegas and Rohana at 7 under. Andres Echavarria struggles most of the day, but takes the lead after a birdie on 17. A par on the last will seal the win for the Colombian, but he gets caught up in some trouble and makes bogey. So it's back to the 18th tee for a 4-man playoff. On the first playoff hole, Vanegas struggles early on, and Rohana can't convert his birdie putt. Lashley, however, makes a 4th straight birdie, and Echavarria bounces back with a birdie of his own to advance to a 2nd playoff hole. But Echavarria's tee shot finds the trees and leads to even more trouble throughout the hole. And while Lashley is in line for a 5th straight birdie, Echavarria concedes, giving the American his first career PGA Tour Latinoamérica win.
It's always great winning a professional golf tournament. When they come your way, you gotta really cherish them and enjoy it.
Lashley, who spent the summer playing on the Web.com tour, entered the week ranked 39th in the order of merit. His win vaults him up to 7th in the standings.
Getting in the top 5 out here, it will be huge. You know, it gives you a big leg up next year. It's a nice kickstart for next year, getting on the web. Hopefully play well out there.
Lashley makes his debut inside the top 10, but a pair of Argentinians, Augusto Núñez and Puma Dominguez, still occupy the top 2 spots, while Eric Steger, Corey Connors, and John Young Kim fill out the top 5. To find all the latest news, highlights, and live scores, log on to our website, pgatourla.com.